Hello everyone. So we have some satellite imagery confirming the attacks and damage caused to Belbek Airbase in Crimea after the recent ATACMs strikes. First, on screen here, is before the attack. So, this is the flight line. Now, keep an eye on the big warehouse at the bottom of the screen. Here's the after. So we have 3 clear impact marks from ATACMs strikes here. Now, remember, we also had confirmation of an ATACMs hitting a SAM site. This was located a little away from the airbase and flight line, so it won't be showing up in these satellite images. Let's go through it in a bit more detail. So, first, highlighted in red here, this is the area that was hit on the second night. Remember, Belbek was hit on consecutive nights. This was hit on the second night strike, I believe, and this was reported as being fuel storage. Here are the second 2 strikes, one's occurring on the first night. Looks like 2 ATACMs hit here. The one on the right, there's what looks to be wreckage inside the crater, so it looks like a jet was hit here. The other one, a bit more inconclusive, but again, it looks like there are bits of wreckage in there. However, these strikes have later been confirmed with these 2 satellite images we're going to look at. So these ones were shared by Null Reports this morning, and these clearly show destroyed Mig-31s here. Somehow, after looking at these clearer satellite images that have been shared, I don't think this is going to buff out. So far, scratched 2 Russian jets. So let's take a look at the next batch of satellite imagery. So in this one before you can see multiple aircraft, including a helicopter. And here, you can see another ATACMs strike. You can see this a bit better here. So this you can see is a destroyed aircraft. You can see the shape of the airplane's nose and the scorch markings. Also, notice the 2 nearby aircraft. So after the attack it looks like this base was largely emptied of aircraft. So I find it odd that 2 were left here. I think it's because these got shrapnel damage and can't be flown. Now, that isn't all I have for you. Here, another image showing a wrecked jet at Belbek Airbase. So, that brings our total up to 4 destroyed and 2 possibly damaged. Actually, I think quite lightly damaged, as I just can't see why Russia would leave 2 jets here after the base has got smashed like this. Not bad for a day's work. So this base was hit by at least 4 ATACMs, likely more. We also have a strike not detected on satellite imagery, that of the destroyed radars and S-400 launchers, which we had confirmed destroyed by photos a couple of days ago. This was outside of the airbase, so we don't have satellite imagery yet. So add another ATACMs to the tally hitting this base, so that's 5, likely more. So, 4 aircraft destroyed ties in pretty much with the initial reports of the strike. Actually, it's one better. The initial report of the damage assessment said 1 MiG-31 and 2 Su-27s were destroyed. This imagery seems to be 2 MiG-31s and 2 unknown aircraft. The unknown aircraft could be the Su-27s. So there's 1 extra than Ukraine initially reported. So, a top-notch strike here by Ukraine. The MiG-31s are big losses of the type isn't under production anymore. Russia had 129 or so in service at the start of the war, and they used these to launch Kinzhal missiles. So, that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now before we finish, I'm going to play a video from Sanef about the ongoing fundraiser. Thanks so much for watching, and take care everybody.
Well, hello, Supermimers community. I thought I'd give you an update on the current fundraiser. I'm still in northern Saltivka. Our neighbours have launched an offensive into Ukrainian territory, but we're holding strong. The Ukrainian defenders are doing an amazing job of holding the borderline. Very strong defences. But you see on the streets here that their pickup trucks ferrying the refugees effectively from the northern villages, just a few kilometres from here, into the city and out of harm's way. The fundraiser is going really, really well. We've hit £19,000. The target is £25,000. So just 6k to go. Thank you to everyone who's donated. I know we get a lot of compliments in the comments. I see them, I read them all about the great work that the volunteers are doing, and I do share that with everyone here to know how important their role is and how you appreciate our work. But the underpinning the work of the volunteers is the donors. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to do a thing. So thank you, everyone, and thanks for your support. Slava Ukraini!